Okay, so I just started my identity and I totally messed it up. So this is a restart video, okay? So over here on page 70, I want you to write verifying identities. The identity we're verifying is this big mess right here. And obviously we're going to start with the left and work towards trying to get tangent. Now, pause the video and go ahead and write this down. Don't write this part down. Sorry. Okay, so let me get the white out. So I need to white out this part of this top here. Okay. So whenever I'm looking at this, I obviously have a sum on top. So let's try to change that into a product. So we need to be looking at our sum identities, and we want a cosine minus a cosine. That's going to be this number 4. Also looking at my problem, my alpha is going to be 3x and my beta is going to be 5x. So when I go over here to write it down, I'm going to be referring to number 4. So I'm going to rewrite it as -2 sine, my alpha was 3x, my beta is 5x. So according to the formula, I need to do 3x plus 5x divided by 2. So that's going to be 8x over 2 times sine of 3x minus 5x. So that's going to be -2x over 2. Now on bottom, we're going to do a similar thing. We're going to look for the sine sum formula, try to turn it into a product. That's going to be number 1. So I'm going to use this identity. And this time, my alpha and beta are going to be the same. They're going to be 3x and 5x. So I come back over here. I'm going to write 2 times sine of, and it says alpha plus beta, so 3x plus 5x, that's 8x over 2, times cosine of 3x minus 5x, which is -2x all over 2. Now if that was too fast, pause it, go back and rethink through the things I said. Now I'm just going to clean things up a little bit. I'm going to cancel my 2's, so I just have -1, and then I'm going to clean up these arguments. Now I notice here that sine of 8x over 2, that's on top and bottom, so that can cancel too. And over here I'm going to have sine of -x over cosine of -x. Okay. So now we've got sine over cosine. So hopefully you realize, we can go ahead and we've almost got tangent now. So we've got a negative tangent of -x. But here's where I'm going to throw in something you've never seen. Because you guys are probably looking at this going, wait a second. A negative out here and a negative in here. Can I just put those together and make it a positive? No, you can't. So please don't think that way. You don't just pull this and go, oh, positive. Okay, but there is something that we learned way back when called the even and odd properties. Okay, and I purposefully left them out of proofs until now. But the even and odd property, if you remember, sine, cosine, tangent, this one was odd, this one was even, this one was odd. And what it told you was if it's odd, if you have a negative angle, it's the same as having negative tangent of the positive angle. So this is actually equal to negative tangent of positive x. So in a way, those two do become positive and give you tangent of x. However, on a test, if that proof comes up, I want to see the reason that you used an even-odd property. Okay? So now for the warm-up problem. The warm-up problem that I want you to do is on page 593, and I actually want you to do 2. I want you to try to do number 1 and try to do number 9. So good luck, and we'll work on it tomorrow.